Liv Morgan continues to work her mind games, so we'll see what's going on there. We'll also check out what's new with Rhea Ripley, RVD, and more. Starting things off with more important matters related to Chad Gable's situation. Chad Gable has been in the headlines lately, not only for his hot storyline, but also for his contract status. June 7th, 2024 was the alleged final date for Chad Gable's WWE contract. There's been no official word yet on Chad Gable signing any extension. The only piece of interesting news there is that WWE has officially booked Chad Gable versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title at Clash at the Castle that takes place on June 15th, which is obviously long past the June 7th rumored expiration date of his contract. So fans are thinking that that's a very positive sign that Chad Gable is remaining in WWE, since he already has a match scheduled in the company past his rumored expiration date. Another hint that Chad Gable is staying with WWE is the continued progress to his storylines. Chad Gable has been rumored for a few weeks now to be forming a new faction with the Creed brothers, which will eventually become the Alpha Academy 2.0. And after a long few weeks of rumors, Chad Gable was quietly seen talking to the Creed brothers in the background of certain segments on the June 3rd edition of Raw. So that appears to once again be hinting at the idea of Chad Gable remaining with the company and continuing with those plans for the Alpha Academy 2.0. But in terms of matters with the original Alpha Academy, Chad Gable is trying his best to manipulate and use them as best as possible. He sent them out there to speak to Sami Zayn on his behalf on the June 3rd edition of Raw. Maxine was forced to read a message from Chad Gable, which took shots at the Alpha Academy members and Sami Zayn. Sami even related to the current situation that the Alpha Academy was in, and told them that they had to set themselves free from Chad Gable. This line appears to be a reference towards Sami's time in the Bloodline under Roman Reigns' cruel leadership. When Sami Zayn told them that he was in their shoes at one point in time, he's not just talking nonsense. Sami was literally in the same exact situation, where he was dealing with a manipulative leader that was just using him, and how things didn't go well for him there until he broke away from that person. So it's really nice how Sami Zayn's past with the Bloodline is coming back up to the surface, and relating to this current storyline that's happening with the Alpha Academy. There's no one better to speak to them from experience about their current situation than Sami Zayn himself. Roman Reigns made Sami Zayn feel at home at first, but then, before he knew it, Roman and Sami are doing things that he didn't really want to do at all. Very similar situation for the Alpha Academy and how things have been turning out for them. So Sami gave them that crucial advice that they gotta get away from Chad Gable. We just gotta see if they'll listen to his advice. It does look like the natural upcoming payoff with the original Alpha Academy would be for something along the lines of the group saying enough is enough and breaking free from Chad Gable at a pivotal time. Similar to how Sami Zayn broke free from Roman Reigns at the 2023 Royal Rumble with that big moment of hitting Roman with the chair. The Alpha Academy could have their own version of that moment with Chad Gable. Obviously, it goes without saying that the Alpha Academy turning on Chad won't be anywhere really near the magnitude of Sami turning on Roman, but either way, it would still be a very nice moment to see. So, providing that Chad Gable remains with WWE, there should be a big handful of moments coming up for him. Maybe once the original Alpha Academy leaves his side, maybe that's when he does get together with the Creed brothers, and the sky's the limit for that trio. Maybe it's even possible that Chad Gable could win the Intercontinental title, while the Creed brothers could win the World Tag Team titles. A lot of major things could be coming up there. Liv Morgan has been continuing her storyline with Dominik Mysterio and the Judgment Day outside of the ring. Dominik took to Instagram after Raw and posted a screen recording of his recent Instagram likes being absolutely blown up by Liv Morgan. Liv liked all 670 of Dominik's Instagram posts, clearly trying to get his attention with the likes and trying to convince him how much she's interested in him. And even this whole situation with the Instagram likes is interesting because a few weeks ago, It was Dominik who was dropping by and only leaving a few likes on Liv's recent posts. But fast forward a few weeks after that, and Liv's going the extra mile and liking every single thing that Dominik ever posted on his page. So even outside of the ring, she's trying to get his attention and get inside his head. Some fans are cracking some jokes about the situation because towards the start of their relationship on screen, Rhea Ripley never really showed Dominik any compassion or love. It was quite the opposite. Rhea was beating Dominik down every single week, it felt like. And once Dominik officially turned to Rey Mysterio, that's when Rhea accepted Dominik into the group. But now on the flip side, Liv Morgan is actually showing compassion and love for Dominik, literally even saving him from people like Braun Strowman. But Dominik appears to be fully suspicious and isn't buying it. So fans just thought it was pretty funny that he was together with Rhea after weeks of beatdowns, but he's suddenly scared and backing off of Liv Morgan after she's only done nice things for him. As far as things go with Rhea Ripley, despite her not physically being there, she's still playing a big role in the story, since everything Liv is doing right now is still being fueled by revenge and hatred that she has for Rhea. Liv has been even tagging Rhea Ripley in a lot of her recent posts, but strangely enough, Rhea Ripley has gone radio silent on the Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio situation. It is a bit strange because Rhea is still active on social media and usually responds to storyline related things in the past, but she just appears to be ignoring and turning out everything Liv Morgan and Dominik related. But it does make sense for her to take that approach because obviously they're saving Rhea's big reaction to the entire situation for WWE television. When she makes her eventual return to Raw, she's not going to give her reaction away randomly on Twitter. So that's why Rhea has been absolutely silent on the matter across her socials. And it seems that based off some of the things the characters have been saying on Raw, it also looks like Rhea isn't really keeping in touch with the group that much. Dominik revealed he only spoke with Rhea following him accidentally helping Liv Morgan win the Women's World title, and allegedly told Dominik to fix everything. Dominik hasn't revealed if he's spoken to Rhea Ripley following that call, but there's been a lot of things that have happened ever since they last spoke. Since then, Dominik didn't fix anything and actually helped Liv retain the title. The kiss happened, and Liv and Dominik's relationship have been picking up even more. So it's absolutely possible that Rhea will cut off all communication with Dominik and the Judgment Day and will just handle the matter once she's physically back on Raw. Rob Van Dam has been going back and forth lately and keeping a cool relationship with both WWE and AEW. He wrestled for AEW a few times over the last few months, but also appeared at the 2024 WWE Hall of Fame. And doing a recent edition of his podcast, RVD revealed some of his desired opponents that are left in WWE. He named Ricochet and Kevin Owens as two of his most desired WWE opponents. But what are your thoughts on today's wrestling news? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.